huge
Hi everyone,
crowd.
my name is Roger Wolfson, and I'm Commissioner of Animal Services for the City of Los Angeles. And I'm a vegan. And this is I think my 17th time at one of these vigils. And that may sound impressive to some, but let's get some hands here. How many people have been here more than 17 times? Raise your hand. All right, how many people have been here more than 25 times? How about more than 50 times? How many people have been here more than 75 times? Has anybody here been more than 100 times? It's just amazing, and let's all have a round of applause for those people right now. We live in tough times right now. It's particularly apparent, maybe more than it ever has been, at least in my life. And there should be more than one vegan on the Board of Commissioners for Animal Services, Los Angeles Services. There should be more than one vegan in the state senate. I mean, I hope that there are more, but we know that there's Ricardo. We hope there should be more. There should be more than one vegan in the United States Senate. At least we have Cory Booker, and hopefully we'll have more. You people here tonight are here because you're giving voice to the voiceless, because you're bearing witness to some profound suffering. The politicians who ideally would be joining me now and hopefully will be coming in the future need to give you a voice as well, because you deserve it. Because it's not easy to come here. Because it's emotional. Because it's painful. But it's also beautiful. It's beautiful because we're doing it together. It's beautiful because we're watching and experiencing the pain of these animals. And for those of you who've been here before, you know that usually when the trucks pull by, the pigs are standing up. They have some energy, they're scared, they're squealing sometimes, they're animated. But tonight they've been traveling through a desert in a heat that is driving even humans crazy. And they're lying on top of each other, and they're having a hard time moving. And they can barely turn their head to receive the water that we're pumping towards them. This is not okay. It's not okay with you guys, it's not okay with me. And it shouldn't be okay with anybody. Now I wanted to share a personal story with you, and I was trying to think of one that would be meaningful. And I thought about my grandma Bertzi. My grandma Bertzi was about 4'11" if on a good day. She had more personality than anybody I've ever known. And my grandma Bertzi loved two things, perhaps more than anything. One was she loved bacon, and the other was she loved her mink coat. Now, I used to give her so much crap about that mink coat that when she died, she actually willed it to me, so I would be stuck with it. But toward the end of her life, she never quite made the connection between that love for bacon and that love for that mink coat and the dementia that she died from. We're not only killing these animals, we're killing ourselves. And when we're here, we're not just standing up for these magnificent 6-month-old piglets. We're standing up for our friends and our family and for our planet because we're trying to save their lives too. And it is so important what we're doing. And many of you have been here, like I said, for as many as 100 times. Well, I'm going to keep coming here with you, no matter what. And I'm going to be here the night with all of you, God willing, when this facility is closed. So thank you for enriching my life. Thank you for fighting for my life. Thank you for the fighting for the lives of these pigs and these animals, for this planet. Thank you for fighting for the life of everybody you know and love. What you are doing is unbelievably important, and we will be talking about this for the rest of our lives to our children and our grandchildren who we made happen, whose lives we saved. And thank you for everything. I love you all.
Okay, so if you guys are interested, we have some merchandise for sale on this side of the street for LA Animal Save and Animal Alliance Network. We also have our email sign-up sheets. The emails that I send out every week have links to all of the different events that are happening in the area, all different kinds of activism, not just LA Animal Save. So if you want to get in the loop and find your spot in the movement and find your strength in your style of advocacy, sign up for the email list. I can tell you right now that Friday is we're going back to Mao Foods. It's a chicken slaughterhouse here in Vernon. We're going to be there at 4:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. on Friday. So that will be our first chicken vigil in a while, and we will be having 2 of those a month. We also do 2 cow vigils every month. And we're here every Monday. LA Animal Save is here at Parmesan on Mondays from 9 to 11 p.m.